weeks?
3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
It's been. No, it hasn't been 3 weeks.
It has 2. It's definitely been 3 weeks.
It's definitely been like 3 weeks.
Because remember, you were gone for 2 weeks in Taiwan, and then we had
right.
NEC where we didn't do it then. So that's 3.
Yeah.
It's 3. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to talk about then. First of all, okay, thanks for joining us, guys. I don't know why I have this saying Euro on Ice. I think I was just testing this shit. It says episode 5, but it's not. It's episode 6, and I have a reason for that. We'll talk about that later. It's JJ Styles, what it is, yeah. Let's see. That's it for me. I'm gonna open up my list and see what all the things that we haven't watched. Like, what happened? I don't know. So someone just pick something. Let's just get this started.
Man, we got a lot. Here, you wanna just put the stake into magical girl's heart's arm?
Oh my god!
It's over.
Just end it.
Let's just get this over with. Just get the Band-Aid off.
Okay.
So at Evo or NEC, sorry. At NEC, we were sitting eating, just eating dinner. Like, it was like really late. It was like 1:00 in the morning on Saturday night, and Alan was like, "Let's watch Magical Girls." I was like, "Right now? Are you serious?" And so we did. Just sitting there, like on his phone, like watch Magical Girls, and it was so bad. Like,
really bad.
the ending was like extra bad. Like, we thought it was gonna be like, oh, everyone's gonna die, and it's gonna be like some crazy shit. And it was like the beginning of the last episode ended up with like the one-on-one duel between Swim and Ripple, and that was like the big fight. And then like Ripple just kind of wins.
Yeah,
and
Ripple.
Then,
yeah, it wasn't even like a cool way to like.
She killed her with a flashbang. She beat her with a flashbang.
Yeah, pretty much. She killed her with a flashbang, and
then she turned back to a little girl, and then she stabbed the little like 8-year-old girl a bunch of times on the ground, and that was how she finished her off.
And that was it.
What?
That happened.
But that was only half the episode.
That was like a third of the episode. It wasn't even like half.
So the next part of the episode, like Ripple got her like eye stabbed out during the fight, and like one of her arms cut off.
Yeah, one of her arms definitely was off.
One of her arms is gone. She gets her eye stabbed, but she doesn't die. I think because of that stupid rabbit foot item.
Yeah, I guess that was some
There's items.
Luck. Yeah. They have some like broken DLC.
This is straight up Mobage, Brett.
So the items they picked up the item and then it affects their combat.
So it's like they had this like the sale where they were like, oh, you could buy these DLC items and they're super broken, but they cost like time off your life. And so like they all got bought up like really quickly. And Swim is like, I guess the villain at this point, but like the weapon, like just like the broken weapon that can just like kill magic girls or whatever. And then there was one of the characters bought a lucky rabbit's foot, and that character died a while ago. But the rabbit's foot passed on like 3 other characters, and it ended up with Ripple.
Oh shit! You can loot people's corpses in this game.
Yeah, because the weapon was originally someone else bought it. Swim just killed her and took the weapon.
Yeah, sad.
And then like one of the other girl, Ripple, was using the bottomless bag that she just got from some other girl that she killed. So it's like all sorts of loot. Like these guys just like have all the items at the end, like.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's the last fight, right? And this is where it gets really. So before the show was bad, just because there was really like not a whole lot of stuff. It was just savage. It was just entertaining the fact that it was savage.
It's like no direction savagery.
Yeah, no direct. Like people just get offed and there is no inner monologue. There's no like, oh, you're killing me, I'm dying for the next 2 minutes. It's literally like episode starts, there's a fight, person grabs person's face and crushes it, and then that's like it.
Oh, and then someone else just collaterally gets killed too. Just stop. There's another one. That person died.
Yeah, like the start of the episode before that was the where they killed what's her face. Who was the forest chick?
They killed Cranberry.
Yeah,
So this is like
Cranberry.
so this is like the character that we thought was like the big bad character, right? And so
Right.
she's like hunting down the one like squad of 3 that's been kind of just like around going around killing magical girls the whole time. So she's like kind of like hunting them down. She's already like kind of like beat the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But she like goes back in and she just gets kind of like baited, and this one girl's power is to put holes in things she touches. And so she touches Cranberry one time and her entire torso explodes.
She just explodes in half.
Yeah, and then that's the end of that character.
And
Like
that's
that was
the end.
literally like
That was it.
That was it. Never like it's not like she came back. Not she came back together. That was like she was like, "Oh, what happened?" And she turns around. And she's like, "Huh? Stupid dog."
Boom. And she just explodes, and you're just kind of like, "What?" And right before this happened, she killed another magical girl that has the ability to transform into objects. She's walking through. She's just walking, and she just looks over
She
and
hears the
stabs
heartbeat.
her. She hears this
She's
heartbeat,
listening for the heartbeat,
and she
tracks her by the heartbeat.
slams her hand into this heart and just like kills a magical girl that was transformed into the rock, and that was it. And then that
character
one
that's been hanging around the whole entire show just boom,
just
dead.
Gone. So the savagery was literally there was like no direction. Like it didn't matter. It was just offing people. So the end, it pulled like this friendship, like dark friendship thing.
What?
So like they the whole thing that was like, you know, that Fab, that little like rodent dude that was like, you know, giving them the whole spiel of the magical girls, how they were like, it was like they were narrowing it down. You know, the one who was bullshitting the whole time. Like he, at the end, once it's just the two of them, and they like hate him now because they know he's just been totally stringing everyone along.
Yeah, he's just been manipulating them the whole time.
Yeah, and it's just like complete bullshit to get them to kill each other. Like it is blatant at the end, and so they're like just sick of him. They're just like trying to break the like master unit is what it's called, like the main mobage phone, I guess. And they're trying to break it, and they can't break it. He's like, "Oh, you can't break this!" Like, no, you guys got to do this thing. And then up walks girl with DLC weapon, and he's like, "Uh-oh, no, I can't be near that." And the main girl's main power is to like hear people's thoughts, you know, when they're in distress. So she hears his thoughts of like, "Oh my god, that thing's gonna kill me," and she's like, "No, yeah, break it. Just break it with that, and it'll work." And she smashes it, and then that's the end of that character.
And then afterward, it seems like they turned into like Emiya.
They turned into vigilante magical girls.
Yeah,
is what
they straight up turned into like Archer, like that just travels the world doing justice.
Yeah.
And then it ends with them like having like a sparring battle just for fun.
What?
Then that's it. And then that's it.
Show they like ends. Team up. The two characters that are left at the end just team up, and they're like vigilante justice as magical girls that are like acting independent of whatever freaking organization that they never explained to you that was like orchestrating the whole thing. What like because they don't have any communication anymore, so they're just
the ending was really bad.
That's it. That was the ending. It was like really that was what you're going with, like.
But the way it was explained to me, and it seems when people answered me on Twitter, is like this is a light novel, and this is just like the first volume. So
so they probably have
after
like,
this
a whole new.
Yeah, they probably get into like the magical like world side would be my guess is what comes next. And it's probably explained to you a bit more. So this just ended in a really bad spot,
I guess,
for an anime. I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know where else they would have ended it.
The Blu-rays are not going to sell, and we're never going to get a season 2. That's all
I mean, it wasn't good, so like, just let it die.
I mean,
we said that.
Go ahead.
We said that about Cabaneri too, and that's getting a season 2. So,
but I don't think I've ever watched a more savage show than this one, though.
Yeah,
where it had no.
It's straight like we weren't even kidding. It straight savaged all of its characters until it had no plot anymore. It's like they had a kind of idea at the start, and then they were just like, "Oh, we're gonna be like super crazy savage," and then like they opened their eyes and they're like, "Oh, everyone's dead. What do we have left? I guess they could team up and do vigilante justice.
Yes.
Like,
So I don't know if we even talked about this because it was so long ago, but pretty much in one episode, like I'm pretty sure a pregnant woman gets killed. That was a magical girl. She gets killed. And then like at the end of the same episode, another one of them hangs themselves.
as a person, not as a magical
As a
girl.
person, yeah. So this show was just no chill, pretty much.
It's just no
All
chill.
right. So that show's done, Brett.
G.
Done finally.
G.
It was pretty disappointing, honestly, in the end.
Score out of 10.
But
I said I gave it a 5.5 out of 10 just because the savagery was so
I'd
entertaining.
probably give it like a 6. It's not like an amazing score either, but it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever watched.
It wasn't like debilitating to watch.
No.
Yeah, like
I mean, the ending was pretty. Like, if I had been watching that by we were literally watching that, and there were a bunch of people who hadn't even seen the show before. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, and we're like, we can't even explain it. We're just kind of like, this ending's really whack.
Yeah, they were like, one guy was like, no, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to get spoiled. I was like, dude, don't worry. The show sucks. Like, you don't need to worry.
Get spoiled.
about
Everybody
getting
dies.
Like,
Like, everybody dies. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's it.
That's
Goodbye.
it.
I can finally
Stake
Take
in the
that.
heart. It's done.
take that off of my stupid queue. Goodbye.
Packing it
Damn.
up. Okay, wow. That's what a run. What a run for a series that I'm still like, maybe I should watch this.
It was funny. It was entertaining. Because you never knew who was going to die. We would make guesses, and half the time we would be like, one of the like 4 that we picked would be in there, and then like we were like, wow, we didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
the only creative I think way somebody died in that show was the girl that we thought couldn't die got killed.
Oh yeah, that was messed up.
But
That was
we
messed
were-
up though.
But we were pretty tight when that happened.
Wait, how did
Because
she
that
die?
character was pretty awesome.
they
She got
they
killed
just
while she wasn't a
assassinated-
magical girl.
Yeah, they assassinated her IRL.
Oh.
They saw her offline.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so it's like that first girl when she was introduced that got like chopped up into a million pieces, burnt,
yeah,
thrown
yeah.
to the bottom of the ocean and still lived, right? I'm just
Yeah.
like, how are they going to beat this girl? Is it going to be some random stupid item? I never thought that they were actually going to find her real identity and just like kill her that way.
Makes sense. Makes sense to
But
me.
when it happened, I know Arm was definitely tight as I was because that character was like one of the only good characters in the show.
Yeah, and it was like the only reason she died was because of like an argument that they got into like the day before, and it was like, oh, really? Like,
Yeah, and you're like, you're gonna
she
do
didn't
this?
want to like transform in front of people and some, it's like,
That anime drama.
yeah.
Just got offed. All right, what's
All
next,
right.
Brett? What do you want to talk
What's
about, Brett?
what's next? All right, yo, let's talk about Ping Pong Girls. Cause I actually am kind of surprised by how legit that like final fight
final-
was.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, damn,
was
this
awesome.
is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Sweet spot is broken.
Sweet
Say-
spot's
who's-
broken. Dude, when she hit the first one and she just turned around, I was like,
Oh yeah, you're talking
wow.
about the tornado shot. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that shit is fucking BS, but it's okay, I guess. It's like it's some Prince attention. I mean, okay, so like it makes a little more sense when they actually explain what's going on. I mean, it's still ridiculous, but like the first time they show it, it just looks like she's blowing the ping pong ball away by spinning, and I was like, "Are you fucking for real?" Like,
nah, the spin, man.
like I'm glad that at least it's like her adding spin to the ball because she literally like twirls and then the ball flies away the first time. And you're just like, are you fucking real? Like,
It's just the representation of the vortex, not like
yeah. The vortex is pretty sick. The resolution of finding like the sweet spot is okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's what they were talking about for a while, so it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
It kind I mean, yeah, I did, I guess I like that they, you know, they reference the fact that the rubber was changed and all that shit. Like it connects, so I'm down with that. But yeah, I thought the animation was really good. Surprisingly, I was like, wow, this actually is pretty good. It's some
Yeah,
pretty crazy angles.
yeah, that was a pretty good match. The doubles match was pretty good too. I don't know if we ever got to talk
Oh
about the
yeah,
doubles
wait,
match.
when was the last time we talked about this shit? Like,
That's what I'm talking. It's been a while,
Yeah, I
so
don't know if we talked about it either.
I think the last time we talked about it, we talked about the Gopher team. Or did we talk about the Gopher team? I think we talked about the Gopher team, right?
We did. The one because like I remember the wall and the hamster wheel
Yeah,
like
okay,
rolling.
okay, yeah. Oh, then what we didn't talk about was the one with Agari and
Oh, and
the
the
captain.
leader,
the
the captain.
captain. I don't even
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what her power was.
She was just like a really hard worker. I don't think she had like a power.
I mean, I
'Cause
think she has
remember,
specialty. I just don't remember what it was.
I
Yeah,
don't.
she I think she had a
Did
specialty.
she?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I can't. I don't think so. She was no. She was uh her like metaphor was like a tree. Remember?
yeah.
Because the
Remember that.
green hair girl like made her good because she wanted to actually get good. So she was just like a metaphor, like huge tree that's like you can't chop her down, pretty much. I think that's the way it was.
Hmm.
That's what I remember.
That sounds familiar.
But she didn't have like anything that was super special other than she was just really, really solid.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I enjoyed that a match. I think I just enjoyed this whole, like, I guess you could call it an arc. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I
Because the ones
enjoyed
before were,
overall.
eh.
Surprisingly,
Well, I mean, sweaty Doki Doki ping pong girl, son. Come on.
yeah. I mean, the sweat is.
There's a lot of it.
Dude, I
There's
don't
a
know,
lot of-
like, if I've ever seen a sweatier anime.
I don't think I have. That's for sure.
It's kind of godlike. I'm just like, what's the thought process? What's the reasoning behind this? Like, the director's like, yeah, man, we're gonna have this fucking sweat. It's gonna be sick. Like, I guess maybe the artist draws them sweaty, but I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure, like, I
I
kind
think
of
the artist was like, "All right, so I'll just put a few sweat droplets." It's like, no, I want the imprint of the sweat on their like bodies, and I want
Yeah.
it stuck to their clothes, like stuck to their skin. Oh, okay. So it's like, no, more sweaty. Like,
Yeah. Not sweaty enough. It needs to be drenched, and we gotta see it like splatting off of them onto the floor. uh,
yeah, this girl in her Doki Dokis, man.
oh yeah,
This whole show is just like, oh, is the
man.
Doki Doki gonna reach me? Oh, I did feel the Doki Dokis.
yeah. That was like the last episode was just like I
Yeah.
think they said Doki Doki like 10 times. It was pretty good. You're just waiting for it. You're like, okay, where's the Doki Doki? Oh, and then they even have their own little like sound effect for the Doki Doki. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah. And then they have like extra like Super Saiyan Doki Doki sometimes. Like,
Yeah. Man. All right. Well, it's not over yet, but I mean,
No, I thought it was.
I didn't watch the last episode.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
I didn't either.
I didn't
There's-
watch 12, but I mean, did anything happen in 12?
no.
Okay, because nothing
It's just
happened
like-
in 11.
No. It's just them I think it's like the wrap up of their training trip and them going back to school. That's it.
Okay, yeah. What a weird way to end the series, but
Yeah.
season 2.
I guess they kind of just like
Oh,
mistimed the
there's
green
gotta be
girl fight.
season 2, man.
Dude, we gotta see them go to the fucking tournament, dude. That was just
Yeah,
a practice match, right?
we have to,
Yeah, it
we
was.
have to see like all these other crazy teams
Yeah,
and their
'cause
special abilities
The
too.
series starts with like some other random school with a random godlike character, and they like body people, right? So it's like
Yeah,
we haven't even seen those characters yet. Yeah, I'm ready for season 2. I'll watch this shit because, yeah, it's like it's a pretty strong mix up. You don't know what you're really in for, and it's entertaining, I guess. I'm slowly getting used to this art.
yeah, it's fine. It's not like amazing. It's not.
Well, I guess the animation's good, so it helps. All right. Well, I didn't see the last episode, but I can still kind of talk about the series as if it ended because, yeah, nothing seemed to have happened. So I don't know. Overall, I like this series, but I don't know what I'd give it out of 10.
I'd probably give it like 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right.
7.5.
Yeah, I'd probably say 7. Seven's a good. It's a pretty 70 series. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys didn't watch the series, I'm sure you guys will listen to us ranting about season 2 whenever that is. I don't even know if it's confirmed or not, but the series can't just end. That would be silly. Like,
I mean, if Saki got, another season, I would expect us to get another season too.
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. All right. What else? What else we got here then?
I don't know. Arms next.
Let's go.
All right. So let's talk about Occultix, since that's one of the things I watched and caught up with. Did you?
What episode are you on?
I just finished. Which one was it? Uh, 10? Was it 10?
Okay.
No,
so
I finished
yeah.
11. I finished 11.
Ah, shit. I didn't finish 11.
Okay.
So 10 was. Oh,
Yeah, tell
God.
me,
That's
because I
right.
just watched them both back to back.
10 just had a huge bomb drop.
There's a lot of bombs that actually dropped. They
Wait,
actually
there's
kind of
more
explained
fucking
everything.
bombs.
So the biggest bomb I would say is we finally know who what's her name is. I haven't
Ryotas.
watched it for a week.
She's Ryotas, right?
Yeah. So
We know
she's
what she is now.
Tesla's granddaughter or something?
Yeah, I think it's granddaughter. But yeah, she's and
Wait,
she's like,
who?
wait, how? Okay, so you got to keep going because they keep talking about her for like, and I don't know where it cuts off, where it switches off between the last two episodes.
They kind of. So the big thing in 10 was they started explaining how the spirit world kind of like works, like that gun, that stupid freaking gun.
Yeah, it's a freaking thing the whole time. Come on.
Is actually an important thing. Like the whole.
It's a suppressor to his like overwhelming spiritual power. Like, oh my god, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
So whack, man.
You've got to be kidding me when they
pretty
said
much
that.
the stupid gag weapon, Brett, has been important the whole show.
What do
but
you
they
mean by
didn't
like
explain
gag
it,
weapon?
and
Like,
it is literally a gag weapon. Like she
you
would.
can't
just
even
zap
tell
him.
if it's like a toy or something that she's just messing around with. And like one of her like routines in like a comedy routine is to being like, oh Gamutan, ha 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 ha, and she like zaps him with the gun, and it's like, oh, what is he like getting hurt? No, I don't think so. Like he's just kind of fine afterwards. And it just happens.
and then life goes
Okay.
on as normal.
But
So
now,
it's actually important because it's like refueling him or something. It's like the way I interpret it is they're like you can run out of energy
what the
or
fuck?
something, like your spirit energy, and that like gives people infinite energy or something.
What?
Yeah, and it can also like overcharge them and like bring them closer to the human world. So like you can like that's why sometimes he can be seen.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. But
Dude, they literally okay. So one of the things I absolutely hate about the show is they just shoot information in words like as fast as possible, and it's like,
yeah, dude,
oh
they
my
talk
god,
fast.
I'm like trying my hardest to read this, and I'm like, oh, oh, I think I missed that. Should I go back? No, it's not that fucking important. I don't care. Like, it's going like I'm not even kidding. Like they're even like speeding up the way they talk. Like it's not even just like the text is fast. Like you can hear the guy just like.
Yeah, Brett. Is there a style of show where they just talk very fast? Like the pacing is just very fast speech, and that's how they tell the story, and it's just normal. Everybody just talks really fast. Or is that just like a studio? Like a certain studio does that. Oh wow, wow.
No, I don't know. I mean,
that's what they do.
It's a thing, I guess. I don't know if I would really say it's a style. I don't know, but
yes. Sometimes they just go into information dump mode, and they're just like, all right, we're gonna have this like organization just talk out their whole plan really, really quickly. And it still takes a long ass time too.
Everybody said TQ. TQ did that.
There are other things that do that. It's a thing, I guess. It is a thing.
Yeah, they just talk really, really, really fast.
Yeah.
For no reason.
It's pretty annoying, honestly, sometimes. Because like they say all that, they like just dumping information on you. So it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm not supposed to be able to miss this if I'm gonna like see. Like, but they keep doing it, and so like I gotta think where you. Oh, I remember what happened in the new episode that you probably didn't see. Okay.
No, don't yet. Yeah. But all I know is that pretty much, Brett, this so there's like these guys that there's like the Illuminati, right?
Right.
And they own a bunch of these hospitals owned by the certain conglomerate. Okay. And what they did is the people, like some of the people that went to these hospitals that have like a high chance of being able to, I don't even know, like turn in the ghost.
It was because they were receptive to scandium. Like they were the ones that were. Yeah, like, they were. Scandium is the thing that like anchors your spirit particles or whatever the hell you want to call them. They have like a more technical like word for it, but like scandium is like what anchors that to like be able to hold it all together so that like you can maintain form when you're dead.
So what they did is they injected people with scandium that go to these hospitals that they control, and pretty much force them to commit suicide by controlling them. And
did you get to the part with
I think
the one spooky girl and her like servant or whatever?
Yeah, like, all I know is that they made it seem like that's her brother or something.
Yeah. So yeah, that
okay. That happened, but it was kind of fast, and
yeah, I know
they went away from it immediately.
They go into it more in the next episode.
I don't know. Yes. Okay, so I need to watch the next episode, but the next episode is not the last episode. Then I take it.
No, definitely not.
Still one more, or do you think there's more than one more left?
I think there's. Oh man, I think they could. I don't know, man. I don't even know what they're trying to. Well, they kind of explain what the goal of like is in the next episode.
Well, what's the goal?
So should I say it? So I mean, that's spoiler out.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So they had okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this show definitely has spoilers.
It's like
every episode.
So you at least figured out what who Zonko was, right? Right, Alan? Like they got to that part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So So the person that's been talking to the MC the whole time through his sky sensor is what they call it. I don't know what the hell they call it that, but they call it it's basically like a radio transceiver, and this person has been talking to him, giving him like the like Illuminati information, like the Illuminati tech, and he's like using that like the whole time, and then all of a sudden, when Ryota starts acting weird in the new episode, apparently the person that was talking to him is like an astral body that doesn't have like a body like taking over her like temporarily, like like host bodying her and just talking from her. It's like, oh, okay, like so, and that's why.
It's stupid. Pretty much.
It's really confusing, and so she's like a different person sometimes, when the person
Yeah.
takes her over. But
Yeah,
then other times,
it was her split personality communicating to him through a radio station, an abandoned radio station.
Word.
yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, don't worry, man. It's
I don't even know if we're gonna be able to explain this. This isn't a show you could sit down and explain to somebody in a short amount of time.
Remember my red hot anime pepper reviews concept? This
No,
anime. This anime. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch Alan eat a jalapeno pepper and then talk about this anime.
It's too hard. Too hard, man. Like this shit is just way too confusing. But whatever.
All right.
It's almost over.
Almost over. Home stretch.
Home stretch.
What do we got next then? Whose turn is it? Is it
I
Alan's?
guess it's mine.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have? Okay.
I didn't get to catch up with much else.
Talk about Keijo.
Keijo,
We're
the
on
god, dude,
So
the best
we're
fucking episode.
we're on this match with the castle, right? So they're tied 1-1. We didn't really get to talk about.
Oh wait, shit, I haven't seen
any of
this.
the
Wait,
matches.
what? Wait. I didn't see
You
that
didn't
episode. I
see
saw
him
the
fight on
airplane.
castle yet?
Fuck.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, Brett, fucked up, dude.
Wait, was that the 12?
No, so the 11th episode is them fighting on a castle.
What? Wait, I watched 11.
Okay, so 11 is the ending to the one where they're fighting on the two airplanes tied together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that one and they lose.
Yeah.
And that was still a really good fight because that's where we got to see
The best girl.
what was it?
Hips of Babylon, son.
Yeah, Hips of Babylon.
The best
Butts of
fucking girl
Babylon.
with the best fucking power. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh.
Oh, Brett, they're saying you did watch the one with the castle. What are you saying?
I did?
Wow, Brett.
I watched 11.
Yeah, 11 is the one with the castle. They're fighting on the temple or castle, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, wait, I
Japanese
did
castle.
watch it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did watch it.
Okay.
I just forgot because I can only think about Hips of Babylon. Remind me again what happened?
So after the first fight they win, the second fight they lose because of like the one girl like shocked the water away from herself touching it. So they lost by literally like
Yeah,
inches.
that was fucking bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, that was
what the
BS.
fuck?
So in the third one, they're fighting against the girls that can transform together. One of them wears a mask.
Oh, right. God damn it. I fucking remember now. God damn it.
And has cards coming out of her butt. And then you also have the fat jobber girl who was literally like in the episode for maybe like 2 minutes and then was gone again.
Oh, yeah, she got bought by fucking female booty Johnny. Sick.
And then they're ahead 4-2, I think. Right? So you have the blonde-haired chick with the ribbon, who's like the number 2 at the other school.
Yeah.
That has.
Oh, yeah, they're fighting her with her like weird power, which I just say is she farts on people.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the fat jobber girl is somewhere nowhere to be seen, pretty much. And that's where it left off. So the next episode is probably the last and the conclusion to this fight. Or what do they call it? Race. They call it a race, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they call it a race, but maybe is that just a bad translation?
No, they call it race. It's like
Really?
I guess it's I'm stretching here. I guess it's because
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because it's like a competition. I don't fucking know.
But that's where we are.
Okay.
So Brett, who's best girl?
So best girl is fucking Scanning Hand, aka Hips of Babylon girl. She's the best.
Got the best power, huh?
I mean, man, they did that scene such like justice. Like the way they animate the butts coming out of the portal, it's like so fucking godlike. And they're all like glowing and everything. It's so good. Like I knew about that scene from the manga, but like I can't believe that they made it so fucking awesome. And they had the whole lines where the other girls like, oh, those are just like fake asses, and it's so good. It's fucking amazing. She's like, yeah, how can you defeat like all 40 of our asses? Like, so good. So amazing, yeah. She's the bone of her ass.
I like how everybody at the school like helped her out by letting her touch their butt.
That scene's godlike too. They're like, yo, use our fucking butts. Yeah, touch our asses, please. So good. Yeah, she's best girl, but I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of likable girls. I like, I like Yada. She's pretty good. And then I like the speedy girl who grows cat ears. And I like I like the girl who listens to BL. That girl's pretty funny too.
She's pretty great.
I mean, okay, hold on. Best girl other than Hips of Babylon girl is easily the fucking teacher, but that's kind of unfair.
Yeah. She was broke. She was super
she's on the tier list above this game, so
yeah,
can't really talk about her, but she's pretty good. I don't know. I'm definitely very amused by the fact that this like red ribbon girl basically like farts at people. Because that's really what it looks like. Because her butt just glows and it explodes.
The way I think about it is she has the butt version of the 1-inch punch.
Well, yeah, that's what it
actually is,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Which is, I don't know. This is somewhat unrelated, but did you guys see the tweet from like the Keijo Twitter where they got these scientists to try and like calculate out the Keijo math?
I saw, yeah.
It's pretty amazing because like you got this like woman, this guy, and the guy is like supposed to be some, I don't know, like specialist in something, physics, I guess. And then the girl's like, so like how practical, how realistic is it, to have this Shinku Rekets, I forget what it is in English, the main character's like special move, and then he's like calculating like, well, it's doing this stuff because it's creating a sonic boom, so she has to be swinging her ass at Mach 1, and like it's pretty funny. And the whole time he's like super fucking serious. He's got this like super serious face. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Oh yeah, I do like the new girl, the quick draw girl on the other team though. Or wait, sorry, on oh, that's right. Yeah, she's on the West Coast team. I swear they like never even talk about her until
they don't.
Okay, yeah, she's cool though. She's got EI butt. I don't really know how that's supposed to work, but I don't know. Let her rock. Butt EI though, like that doesn't really make any sense because how can you quick draw? It's not like your butt is sheathed.
Doesn't matter, dude. She has, but it was her. She didn't use her butt though.
Was it her tits? I don't even remember.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't remember which part of her body it is, honestly.
She pulled out her one boob and like uppercut with.
Oh, right. Okay.
What a great show! What a ridiculous show!
Yeah, I was talking, hanging out with some people the other day, and they're telling me how like the author, like I guess when his manga got serialized or like popular or whatever, like his family or whatever is like, oh, congrats, you finally made it or whatever. All of his friends like, you did. And he's like, yeah, But I really was not expecting this to get popular. So like apparently like the author was, I mean, he kind of, it's pretty obvious that this whole thing is like a joke basically,
Yes,
but
yes, it's like a joke on sports manga or
yeah.
anime,
But
right?
supposedly he admitted that he really wasn't expecting the series to take off the way it was, or maybe it was him and his editors. But in any case, it seems pretty believable story because yeah, the series is
Yeah,
pretty godlike.
yeah.
I guess that's its charm is the fact that it like is a real thing and it shouldn't be, but it is. It's kind of how I feel about Onani Master Kurosawa, which I want to get animated one day. But I don't know if you've ever read that, but it's pretty good.
I read
Nope.
it. I read
Yeah,
it. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, man. Imagine if Onani Master Kurosawa got animated. Like,
It would be pretty good.
yeah. I mean, the story is actually pretty good. If you read the whole
Yeah, I
story.
know. I know. I did. I
Yeah,
did.
you
Did
read
see
like
that
the
scene.
light novel thing, right? Like,
Yeah, I did.
yeah, there's actually a lot of good stuff. But
Yeah.
Hmm.
that's Alan's homework. He's
I guess.
He's not gonna do it.
he's not.
I'm
It's
not gonna do
okay.
it.
One day, I believe one day it'll get animated. I believe. I recommend it though for anybody who's watching right now. If you haven't read that series, it's pretty amazing. Onani Master Kurosawa, yeah. Um. Anyways, okay, so back to Keijo. I guess we got one more episode, right?
That looks that way.
Yeah, 11 out of 12. So yeah, so one more episode to get the resolution. Uh, I guess they're probably gonna win somehow. We'll see. I mean, it's the main character, right? So
Yeah,
she's just gonna pull out something and probably beat the Ribbon Girl, which is fine.
maybe.
Maybe. Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa, whoa.
I
You have a
mean,
prediction?
if there's anything we've learned, well, I don't know. If they whether they win or lose, I don't think will affect. I don't. It doesn't affect anything in the long run. I guess is what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. So it could go either way. Like the show's not going to end. This isn't like nationals. Like I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shows that where it's like we need to compete at nationals. It's like, well, we know they're probably going to get the nationals, so they can't lose this, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what happens. But this one's like, oh, this is just just kind of like a fun tournament that is bragging rights, but that's it. So if they lose, they're motivated. If they win, they're feeling themselves, but they're still motivated. It's
Right.
win-win.
This
So
technically isn't even like, because like the sport's a professional sport and this is just kind of
yeah,
like a
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
This is like the 23 on 23 at Mikado, but it's not actually SBO.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. Uh, if you guys somehow aren't watching this by now, you guys fucking up. That's
Pretty
all
much.
we gotta say, I think. All right. Wait. Let me look at my list. What have we not talked about? Okay. Let's talk about Girlish Number,
Oh God.
because that's a series.
The new manager
The
or
new manager.
the sub
I
manager.
mean, we have a lot of things to talk about. Because when was the last time we talked about this series?
A long time ago. So their first show is over. Right?
Yeah.
The first arc is over, you could say. And now it's the second season of that show. Let's see what else. It's the second season of the show. She's not a main character anymore. She just has a bunch of mob roles.
I don't even
And
know if she's even getting that many mob roles. She's just kind of not getting a lot of work.
well, I think she's getting nothing but mob roles. I shouldn't say she's gotten a
Word.
lot of mob roles, but she's doing nothing but
She hasn't
mob
gotten a
roles.
main role. Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten a main role. And she got a new sub manager that has way too much energy, who's dressed like an athlete all the time.
Yeah, that guy is pretty fucking random.
Yeah. And then their president or something that owns
Mhm.
their agency got super serious.
Oh yeah,
At
that
the
was
end.
the fucking best part. He's been playing everybody this whole time.
Yeah, dude. He's super serious. For reals.
He's for
What?
reals.
What, the troll guy?
The guy.
That guy.
Oh, yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's funny.
Yeah, man. He's been playing us like a fiddle, which is pretty amusing. I definitely didn't see that coming. I was like, oh shit. What else even happened? I don't know. It's just like they're in the phase right now where she just sucks again, and it's just like get good. And I don't know. I guess there's this. I guess what we didn't talk about last time was there's this whole subplot now with like Kuzu being like a scrub basically, and he meets that guy who just like buys him and everything. There's this whole thing where he's like trying to catch that fish and stuff too, and he's like always losing out to that other guy who we don't really know much about, but I don't know. It's hard for us to really care about him because yeah. Oh yeah, but the new girl. How do you feel about the new girl?
The girl that's like,
The try hard.
oh, I think she hasn't been like, we haven't seen like an ulterior, or like a ulterior motive from her or anything, right?
Right, yeah.
So I think she's okay as a character. She doesn't annoy me.
Yeah, I guess she's just there to further point out how MC doesn't do shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
How many episodes? So we got 2 more episodes. Where do you guys think this is going?
I don't know. Because or what's her face is still like super whack.
Yeah, right. She's
Right.
like
She has not made any progress since the beginning of the show. We thought she was going to make progress. But
yeah,
then
I mean, she definitely
nothing really happened.
There was a point where she was like, "Wow, I suck," but then she like kind of like sucked like a little less, but she still kind of sucks. Right?
Yeah, she's still bad. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I guess like she's not garbage tier, but she's still lazy. So it's like I guess her skill leveled up, but not her motivation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. Yeah, 2 episodes. I don't know where this is going.
I don't know where it's going either.
We just gotta wait and see, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there? Arm, did you catch up on anything else?
I watched Haikyuu.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely watched that.
Yeah.
We should just talk about Haikyuu. Just do it.
If you didn't finish watching Haikyuu yet, you should probably
Go watch it.
Yeah, you should go watch it
now.
because that shit's been over for like more than a week now, so you're just like super slacking at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they did it.
They did do it, and it was pretty sick too.
They did
It
it,
was
and
really sick.
it's kind of crazy. Like, like obviously, like I read this when it happened, and then like going back and watching this again, I'm still like, I can't believe they won this fucking match. Like,
They're that good, man. It's really hard to understand how good they are until they have to go through something like this, I guess.
more like
Right?
fucking Tsuki hard carried the team.
Yeah, Tsukishima was godlike.
Hard
I still think play of the game was by their Libra.
Oh, Nishinoya, that part
Oh,
where
the
he
double tap?
dude,
The double
that,
tap?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
dude,
That
what a
was
god.
so good. That was play of the game though. I'm sorry.
What a god.
Yeah, that was the play that like nobody saw coming. Like it showed like everyone, like all the coaches, like what?
Everybody got so hype when he did that. And he got it for a reason, because if he didn't get that shot, they would have lost. So he did it. That was play of the game. It was only like one frag, right? It was only like one kill, but it was like key to them winning.
Mhm.
What a god.
Damn, that was good.
I just love the way they animate some of those receives.
Dude, the ones where they're on like match point, like the one where they were on match point and what's his name, Usajima was serving, and it like showed the like outside of the field like crumbling away, and they like had to protect that, just that spot, and like that was it.
Yeah.
That was that was his play too. That was Nishio's play too. He was the one who stopped that serve.
He's a fucking
Remember
god,
that?
dude.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Suki was definitely up there though with all the one touches.
Yeah.
Like not
Even when
giving
his
up.
hands all messed up.
Yeah, and he was actually the character that grew the much this season too, which I think is good.
Yeah.
I think this season was good as a whole.
I think he like rounds out their team. Now they have like they had the offense on deck already, and they had like the backline defense. They just didn't have the front line.
The front line defense, yeah, super solid.
Yeah.
Fuck guest guy, dude. Fuck 50-50 guy.
Dude,
Dude,
guy's
that guy
a
was
god.
so awesome.
I fucking love Tendo so much. He's so godlike.
Jump towards the spot that smells like satisfaction. Was what he
So
said.
good. So good. So good.
Like he's the guy that just does like run up wild throw or run up DP, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. He throws all those bursts.
and then does like a monster combo and kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
love
can't read
Tendo.
this. Like I can't read this guy. I feel like he's just guessing the whole time, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, it's over. Man. So now
Dude,
they're going
Tsushima
to
he was broken.
say what?
Yeah, they're going to nationals.
Yeah, they're going to nationals.
But at the end, what's his face is going to that camp.
Yeah. So Kageyama
So I
got
guess that's like
invited.
Yeah, Kageyama's going to some, I guess, really prestigious camp.
Like, he's going to a boot camp for U17, I think, or like
Like the 17-year-old like national team.
yeah, the national team.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's gonna play on some stacked ass team then.
Yeah, so he's like basically training with the best of the best.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Tsutajima gonna be on that team then?
You want me to spoil it? It's not really
No,
a spoiler.
no,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know.
Don't spoil.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with no then.
Don't spoil.
I
Tendo
did
the
say
best,
I was-
you out.
I did say I was gonna read the manga after the series
Yeah.
finished.
All I'll say is that there are people you will recognize on that team.
Okay, good.
It's not like just like all these people you've never heard of. There are definitely people you've never heard of though, for obvious reasons.
Right. Yeah, they got to build them up.
Yeah, cool. Because
Yeah,
they don't even talk about like all the like they don't even show you the names of all the people who are supposedly hella good. Even when they talk about like rankings, like they talk about like what like the Furodani guy is like one of the 3 best Tokyo spikers or whatever, and you don't know who the other 2 are. So yeah, you obviously find out.
Yeah, the show's great.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close to the manga now. Like, there's not much
Yeah.
more. Cause
I remember you saying that.
yeah, cause this fight ended in this year. I want to say
Oh, okay.
this tournament that we just finished in
Mm-hmm.
anime. I think it finished like I want to say like half a year ago or something. Maybe more, but I feel like it was this year. Either that or it's just my sense of time with manga getting word. But yeah, it doesn't feel like that long ago when I read that chapter where they win and they have this sick panel, which they show in the anime too. That scene where like they win and then it's Daichi like the captain and Suga, those guys like all hugging and they're all like that's sick. The shot's sick. Yeah.
I liked it when the other guys were like, "Damn, we lost," and then it cuts back to their faces and they're all crying, and I'm like,
that part's so good. The part's so good.
Oh, that part's so good. That part's freaking awesome.
Yeah, the way sports shows show losers is always interesting to me. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I really like the conversation that Tendo has with Ushijima
Oh yeah,
afterwards.
he's like, yeah, when you're in the pros, I'm gonna be bragging about you to my friends.
He's like, okay.
God.
So good. Yeah. And thus ends.
The
They
season.
ended at a pretty good spot.
Yeah, so ends the season and probably for a while,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see another Haikyuu coming out. When was the last one before this? It was
A year
like
ago?
probably it was probably this same season a year ago.
Yeah, I
No,
want to say it was a year or maybe 3, but yeah.
It was a while.
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
while ago. I mean, I'll just tell you where the manga is right now is they literally haven't started the first match of the tournament. Or maybe they just started it because I might be behind by a few weeks, but like
mhm.
Okay.
the last time I read it, they were like getting to the stadium.
Oh, hmm.
So there's some arcs in between. They're not like super important. It's just like kind of slow. So
Hmm.
yeah, we might see an OVA or something, but I think it's gonna be a while. I mean, they teased at it, I guess, at the end of the anime season, but obviously, like, you gotta find out, who qualifies,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Right.
like
So you get to see like the other matches. Like Oikawa's got a match that they got to play, right?
I think
I
so. I don't
guess.
remember.
Yeah. So they probably got to go over that one pretty quickly.
Yeah. So there's definitely like a lot of kind of small stuff. So I'm kind of wondering what they're gonna do.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, it just kind of reminds me of like I know this isn't really that related, but like I was still surprised that Soma did like a whole like half an arc almost on or like half of the series on on the stagiaire like intern thing
Mm-hmm.
because that was like a really weird like mini arc in the manga and they kind of just fit it
Yeah.
in the season, so it makes me wonder like if they're gonna try and do something with Haikyuu where they just kind of slap a bunch of random stuff because there's like a bunch of random stuff in the manga, basically all these little mini arcs that go on now the tournament's over.
Yeah. People powering up in their own on their
Yeah,
own stuff
yeah,
like that.
people level up basically. I mean, obviously Kageyama's going to that boot camp and other
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
happen at the same time. Basically, it's yeah, Kageyama goes to that camp, and then you got to find out all the results of all these other teams. They actually show some of the matches, so it's like all this shit happening at the same time, basically.
Mhm.
So we'll see. But again, if you guys haven't watched the series, definitely I think we all agree to give it a good watch because it's one of the better things.
Yeah. I recommended it to a bunch of like local friends, and they were like, "Oh my god, why haven't I been watching this sooner?" And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it
good, dude."
it really does a lot of good stuff that's kind of
Yep.
hard to it's kind of rare in a lot of other sports series nowadays.
It's definitely like super hype. Like it gets
Yeah.
you like really into the matches, and
And it
like you
makes you
care about.
appreciate all the characters too,
Yeah, you care about
whether
everyone
they're
too.
on the other team or not.
Yeah. I think I talked about this last podcast too, or maybe I didn't, but it was just like I'm always like uh I'm always I always feel like one of the things that I like the most about this series is that like all the characters are not like I mean it's not even about power level, it's more like each of the characters has like a lot of characteristic to them that's not like just a stereotypical shoe-in that's based on their like gimmick.
Hmm.
And a lot of these characters aren't really gimmicky. Like we would probably describe them as like, they
They
have
have
like
strengths.
yeah, they have like a strength. Like they have a thing that they're better at than other
Mm-hmm.
things, but that's like it.
Yeah.
It's not like, in most of the other sports series, it's like, yeah, this guy, he's known for this, and he, like, only does this, and he's, like, just this guy.
Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of like how Kiriko is. Like you have like the 3-point guy, and you have like the guy that's like center. And,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one of the things that makes these characters feel, like, a lot more, I don't know, realistic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's actually kind of important for a team-based sport, is the idea that like everyone is not like specialized, I guess. I don't know if that's like
It's the emphasis of their team too,
yeah,
in like
like
a lot of ways.
yeah, I think like you kind of need to be able to see all these people as people to get the team element to not feel downplayed. Because I mean, we could just compare it to Kuroko, right? It's like those people don't really play as a team. They're just like they're all just doing their shit.
Yeah,
And right, I mean, like
definitely like the miracle teams are definitely like that. Like eventually, like even like it's a little more exaggerate, like on the miracle teams, but on the normal team, it's like it's still there. Like in the end, like it's gonna be Kagami who's gonna dunk on them.
yeah,
Like
yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that every person on this team, like, you know, has a strength that doesn't necessarily outshadow, and it, you know, makes it actually work. I don't know, it feels like it really works compared to a lot of this all this stuff. At least like just for the team aspect. I mean, obviously it's not like I mean, I think there's lots of other great sports series, and you know, everything has its pros and its cons. I think with this series, the thing that I take the most out of is that they do a really good job about like showing teamwork in a way that is relatable.
yeah, man, they were running the synchro Kogeki the whole entire match.
Dude, mash that like 10-way mix up, dude, all day.
Yeah,
Dude.
just smash. If it gets blocked, you die. You just straight up you lose the round.
Yep.
But it's godlike.
Dude, it's
so
just
good.
like, oh, we got the knockdown. Let's go, boys.
Bet it all.
Every time they get the knockdown, it's like set up, set play. Let's go. All right. Let's. I don't know. Any last thoughts on Haikyuu before we end the Haikyuu discussion for quite a while?
Nope, I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Great
That's
show.
a good way to put it. Yeah, satisfied.
Great show.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one last thing. What do you guys think about the new voice actor for the coach?
Wait, the Ukai?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I wouldn't have even remembered had you not just said it now.
Oh, okay.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a statement in and of itself. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he didn't really get that many lines anyway, so.
I was about to say he wasn't super
Yeah,
active.
the chance ball.
Yeah, he's like, get that shit. All right. What is next?
The only other show I watched is UFO.
Did you catch up with UFO?
I watched through 10. I didn't get through
Okay.
11 and 12.
11's
so.
pretty serious.
Yeah, 11 is serious.
I would rather just wait to talk about UFO.
Yeah, let's pass till
That's
11
fine with me.
because shit happens in 11.
I was trying to get caught up and I was just like couldn't.
It's okay.
like,
It's okay.
Too much stuff.
Yeah, 11's pretty important in the grand scheme of things of the season.
Alan, did you watch? I forget. Arm, you don't watch Sangatsu, do you?
No, I wasn't. I watched an episode of it, but
I did not watch 10 yet.
Let me see what I watched. I watched. Okay, so I did watch 10. We can talk about 9 though, and 8 because I
9
think the last time we
9
talked was a
hold
long
on.
time ago.
This is not loading for me. God damn it.
What was the last thing you saw?
So, okay. Oh, so 9 was the episode with the old guy.
Okay, the old guy. Yeah. Okay.
When and the episode before that was it was still like a Teach Me Shogi. Yeah, that was the one where
Teach Me Shogi.
there was like that episode that didn't have a whole lot of serious stuff in it until the very end when the sister came by to visit
Shows
him.
up.
Yeah. And then she's like, oh, so you're going to play that old guy who's been playing for 60 years. Damn, I guess you're going to go ahead and beat him and put him out of
Yeah,
his
you're gonna
misery
fuck
so
him
that he
up,
retires me. And I'm just like, damn, like that's pretty real. And then episode 9, he plays against him and wins.
Yeah.
and then he goes out to eat with him, and they bond a bit, and he
Oh,
learns a little
right.
bit more. He learns a little bit more about like his past, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the old guy decides he doesn't actually want to retire anymore, and that's kind of where it ended. So that episode didn't really set things up for, um, I guess the main theme of the show or where the show is going.
Yeah,
This was
we're
just
in
kind
this
of like
kind
a
of
side arc.
yeah. I mean, it's not really a spoiler to say the next episode, which I watched, is kind of similar. So
Okay.
yeah, like he meets a new player and she talks shit about him, and, and then
Oh,
they play.
word?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to watch that.
It's the same.
That's
It's
gotta
the
be
same
good.
thing basically. It's just a different person that he
Oh,
fights. But
I definitely need to watch that
yeah,
then.
but I was gonna say, dude, I think that Arm would watch this series for the sister.
Oh yeah, it's like that.
Prob- she doesn't show up enough though.
Dude, no, she shows up enough. I
Really? I don't know Arm that well then, I guess.
dude, the sister's got like the sister's got like I'm only watching the series for the sister now.
Yeah, when she comes back, like when she makes appearances, you're just like, she's a freaking savage. pretty
Dude,
much.
I'm so ready to learn all the dark history that he hasn't talked about with her yet. Like it's there, it's coming. There's more.
You think it's there?
Dude, there's hella more. I saw those fucking stills. Like, dude, they do the nasty or something, man.
You think?
I think.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they
Okay.
do.
All right.
I
It
want to
wouldn't
find out,
surprise
dude.
me. It wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Yeah, there's definitely more to that sister relationship. So I'm very
Okay.
eager to find out what it is, and I know that we will find out eventually. I know what we didn't talk about yet. I'm just throwing stuff out because we're pretty much at the end. But you realize we haven't talked about Yuri on Ice.
Well, I actually didn't get to watch.
What?
What is that? 11? Oh shit! 12's out already too. Is it over?
I didn't. It is over. I didn't watch 12, but I watched 11.
I did not watch 11.
You didn't watch 11?
I did not watch 11 yet. I pretty much got to what I would say is the gayest part of the show.
Go on.
Maybe
Go on.
the ring.
Oh yeah,
Rings.
that's definitely the gayest part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super fucking
Gay.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say about that. You know, like, it kind of actually saddens me because, like, you know, like, remember when the series first started? And I was actually like, man, like, I really like how this is not, like, obligatory fan servicey in the same way as other series. And then they just threw that out the window.
Yep.
You remember when the way I was talking about the season at the beginning, right? I was like,
Yeah.
and
Because-
I still feel that way until like, you know, a couple episodes, like 3 or 4 episodes in, like by like 5 or something, it just ramps up. And honestly, that just kind of disappointed me. That this series actually really did just kind of become like very stereotypical BL shipping. Like they just ship these two characters. Like, I mean, they buy fucking wedding rings for each other, basically. Like, what the
They
fuck?
should have get married. They like full blown. Like I've basically watched this whole show on my Twitter feed. Like
Yeah.
who just like don't even care about spoiling it. Like they just will straight up be like, "Oh my god, they got fucking married!" On my like, I'll just see that tweet. I'm like, okay, that happened. And then I'll see like long theory explanations of like the entire scenes posted to my feed. I'm like, God, oh, they don't even care.
They don't care, man.
Yeah, they just fucking go in, and I'm just like, I guess. I mean, you know, I still enjoy it, but you know, I liked it better when it didn't seem like they were just fucking
Bashing you over the head with it.
Yeah, I was kind of like wondering because we hadn't talked about this in so long, Brett. I'm like, Man, at the beginning, Brett liked this because it actually wasn't super gay, but now that it is super gay, I wonder what he thinks of it. So I guess that answers
I
my
still
question.
like it. And
Yeah.
you'll see in episode 11 that the best character is the best character.
Okay.
I mean, well, it's not really as well. You probably know that JJ is the best character. But JJ does some fucking shit in the next episode. He's so fucking godlike.
All right.
Yeah, JJ is actually like the best character of 2016. I'm just gonna say that. Like,
Wow.
I don't know the last time a character was more amazing than JJ. I can't actually remember. Because JJ's actually the god. He's the king. He's the king JJ.
All right.
Yeah. JJ style is just like, yeah. I can't say anything. You need to watch the episode, but he's amazing.
Right.
Don't trust anybody who says otherwise.
Okay.
Don't trust BG Callisto. Don't trust that guy. Don't trust anyone who will deny that JJ is the best. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just look in the mirror and the king will look back at you. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, JJ is the best. It's pretty much all I need to say about the series. I'm disappointed by the marriage rings. It was pretty. I don't know. I like the fact that they like go to extra effort to like draw the ring in like every fucking scene where his hand like might be there and it's like super fucking bright. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I saw the screenshots on Twitter of that too.
Dude, it's like fucking in like as soon as they buy the ring, it's like the next shot, it's like the hand is like just like barely peeking out of the frame and it's like BAM! Like the ring's like fucking right in your face. I was like, guys, you need to fucking stop. You can fucking stop. I don't know. There's some other side characters I'm kind of sad that like aren't really getting much screen time anymore, but like I guess like I don't know. Do you like the Incest Knight? Because Incest Knight's pretty godlike.
I don't know.
Tell you know who I'm talking about, right? Incest Knight.
Oh yes, never mind. Yeah,
he's great.
Yeah,
he's like, I defend my sister.
Defend my sister.
That guy's great. I enjoy the random Korean guy who like can calculate points, but that's all he ever does.
That's all he's good at.
Yeah, but Incest Knight's pretty great. I'm sad because like I guess like Dark Russian cast a spell on you guys like gone too because he didn't make it. But I missed that guy already. I kind of just want to rewatch that scene where he's fucking casting the curse on that girl, the NTR guy.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Well, it's okay. Anyways, it doesn't matter because JJ's better than all these characters, but you'll see when you watch Eleven. That's all I gotta say about Uranus. Well, we'll see when I watch the final episode and when you watch it, we'll reconvene on that series.
Yeah.
All right, so we knocked out Sangatsu, Yuri on Ice, Girlish Number. We're gonna talk about UFO next week.
Mm-hmm.
Keijo, we talked about Keijo. We're all definitely fucking done as fuck with Gundam, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even feel bad.
Like, no, I don't either. I've heard from people that are still watching it that it got a little better, but it's still not like because everyone agreed that one the part we dropped it on was just garbage, right?
Why are we in this war?
Yes. Everyone agreed to that. Like there was no. I didn't meet like a Gundam fan that was like, oh yeah, that was cool because of it. And I was like, oh yeah, that was just slow and trash.
That was dumb. Bro, let's talk Vivid Strike.
Yo, I didn't watch
Vivid Strike?
I didn't watch 12.
Okay, so 12 is I'm pretty sure 12 is the final episode.
Yeah, it is. But I thought that I think that the fight ended on 11, right?
The fight between Renee and
what's
her first name?
Fuka.
Yeah. So Fuka, yeah, that fight ended. Fuka won.
Yeah, I.
And the last episode is not very conclusive on anything, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
But BT dubs.
Okay, well, we can. I mean, when was the last time? Do we even talk about the? I don't even think they were fighting the last time we talked, or have they? Maybe this fight just took
No,
that
they
long.
were definitely not fighting. I think they were planning the fight. They were like, "Damn, we should have this fight," and we're just kind of like, "Word." Like
Word.
they're just gonna have this fight
In
right
this like
before her
abandoned
final
city.
match in this abandoned city right before the final match. Oh wait,
What?
damn, the last frame on the last episode. It's so whack. I'm sorry. You have to watch it.
Okay,
You'll see what I mean.
Okay,
You will.
okay.
You'll see what I mean. It's literally the last frame.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
But
well,
yeah,
um,
there's just feeling. The last episode is just about feelings, pretty
okay.
much.
That's.
It.
I mean, that's
all.
what I would expect, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the last frame kind of is supposed to tell you the story of the last fight, and it does a really bad job.
Well, yeah, I don't know. They just kind of beat the shit out of each other for like 2 or 3 episodes, and
Yeah, dude. All that pent up rage
yeah,
over the years.
yeah. I remember. I think in 11, which I watched, like there's that part where like they basically stop caring, and then they're just like punching each other because
Yep.
they stop caring about feelings. Basically, they're just like,
Yep.
all right, we're just gonna savage at each other. Um. Oh yeah, because she like that's right. Like Rene like basically like stops caring and then she like powers up and then she just like does all of the stuff like she was trained and they show her doing the hard ass training where she throws up and shit.
Again? They showed that again? That's funny.
Yeah, she like I don't know worked out too hard and her coach is like get the fuck up. It's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I am pretty done with this series. I mean, it's over, so it's over. I
I
guess
didn't
it
even get a
was an
chance.
okay ride. I mean, I think episode 4 was still the highlight of the series.
Oh yeah, definitely the
Oh,
savagery.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that was.
yeah,
And then
I
after
knew the
that, it kinda-
savagery peaked, man. I knew it. I knew
the
it.
savagery was
Yeah.
too good.
after that, kind of like was okay. I guess. I guess it was like. I guess the fact that Rene lost was amusing, and then we were like, "Oh, how are they going to resolve this?" And then it became like fight in the streets instead, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
It was just like, here you go. Well, we want this fight to happen anyway, so we're making it happen.
We're making it happen, and it's just like, okay, then I guess what was the point? Yeah. Oh well, that's I don't know.
It's kind of the
Anything you
show
want
that
to
they-
say about Vivid Strike Allen or Arm?
What?
They
Any
kind of just did what they wanted, Like they didn't really. They kind of just made up the rules they're fighting as they went along.
Yeah. I think this. So, what is Nanoha? Like, what did it start out as?
It's Magical Girl series.
Well, was it an anime first or a something else first?
I don't know. It might have been a comic, but I mean, most people just talk about the anime. I actually don't know.
Because the way this seems is like the source content was already somewhere else, and they just had this show. They just
Hold up.
plucked out
The
a
series
timeline.
is a spin-off of the Triangle Heart series of games and OVAs. What the fuck?
Didn't sound like it was very helpful.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, man, like the source stuff is somewhere else and something else, and they just decided to make an anime. Like that's what it.
Okay,
and
well,
sounds
it
like that's
doesn't
what it
even
was.
matter because Vivid Strike isn't necessarily related to Nanoha directly anyways. It's like a fucking it's yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Anyways, go on.
That's all.
I actually missed what you had. What
It
was your
just it just like happened. The show just happened.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's how we definitely all feel about this.
Yeah, this was a thing.
Yeah, and they kind of just did what they wanted.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I know the people that like Nanoha like just love the show. Like so this is just this is exactly what they wanted. So good for them, I guess. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, Nanoha definitely after A's, I feel like the fan base for it became this thing where people just want to watch little girls beat each other up. And yeah, that's definitely what happens. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right. Well, there's only one show to talk about now, but you guys don't watch it, but it's okay. I'll do my weekly like solo commentary on the. Remember, guys, in case you guys didn't know, for those of you guys watching and you haven't watched, there's still a chance to keep watching because the series isn't over yet. But Drifters is actually like the best series of this fucking season. Actually, maybe not. But Drifters is fucking amazing and just keeps getting better and fucking better. Yeah, Hitler did nothing wrong. Say what?
Hitler did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Hitler did nothing wrong, dude. Hitler did nothing wrong. He just tried to, he just tried to create a kingdom. He just want to organize people. Yeah, Drifters is like so legit. Like, man, I don't even remember what happened in this episode. Not that it really matters since no one else watched it, but there's only one more episode to go of this series, I guess. And I'm not sure if there's gonna be a season 2. I'm not sure how they're gonna wrap this up. I guess the only thing I'm excited for is I just want to see if Hannibal will actually do something, and if like Billy the Kid will come back, and I want to see Hijikata actually do something with his crazy Shinsengumi powers. I don't know. I just want to see people kill each other in the next episode or something.
Word.
There's one more episode to go, so we'll see. That's my 1 minute short on Drifters. But yeah, watch Drifters.
Wow.
All right. To end today, then, how about what series are you looking forward to watching the most next week?
Next week, definitely UFO. Even though it's already out now, but
What are you talking about? Okay, I thought you were meant of the next season.
No. Just what you looking to that's left. I guess there's not that much left actually, so it's probably just UFO.
Definitely UFO.
I haven't seen the episode that's getting you guys hyped, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna say UFO too, but I don't really.
It's not hype. I guess it's just like things happen because
things. Yeah,
where you are right now, like things aren't really happening. They're just. I mean, they're happening, I guess, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Best. Yeah, of the series that ended already. Well, actually, I take that. I was gonna ask like which ending you like the most, but it's just gonna be Haikyuu. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing comes close.
Yeah, because the only thing that ended was Haikyuu and
Magical Girls ended.
Right, Magical Girls
and
right.
Scorching Peacock Girls, but none of them come close.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually noticed. I thought I had this thought either it was in the shower or in bed like 3 days ago. I was like, actually, almost everything this season, even if it's not sports, it's still about like people with talent. It's either like some kind of competition. You got like it's like girls and their instrument talents, or it's like sports obviously, or you got like ice skating or whatever. But it's like every fucking thing this season that we watched was about youths and their talents.
Yeah.
Because Girlish Number 2 is about voice actors. Other than drifters.
And I mean, we can go with Occultix for the counterpoint to that too.
Okay. That's a series about dead people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like anime Sixth Sense.
Oh, I have two questions for you. Well, you could combine it in one question, but what's your favorite OP and ED of the season?
Okay, You're on Ice and You're on Ice.
Wow.
And the best insert song is also You're on Ice because it's theme of King JJ. I actually like the Drifters opening. Again, you should
Really?
watch it. The Drifters opening is sick. I think. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's definitely the Occultix opening for me, at least.
Oh, is it good? Okay, I should watch it.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
I don't really have anything else that really stands out to me, at least.
I like Yuri on Ice is probably the best opening, followed closely by Poco's Udon World. But I think the best ED was actually Magical Girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I could definitely see that.
I think there are some people who'd probably like the Sangatsu opening since it's it's a bump song, and there are those people who like bump still after like 40 years. I don't know how long it's probably not 40. It's like 40 is like bees. They've been making bumps like what 20 years maybe. I don't know, a long time. They've been making music for a while. Their music still sounds the same. That's okay. Best girl so far. I think we can
Of the season?
Yeah, of the season, sure. Best girl.
This is tough.
This is actually kind of tough, actually.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty tough season.
You know why? I just figured out why.
Go on.
There's no harem show.
Isn't Girlish Number? I mean, it's not a harem, but it's like kind of like
It's
like
not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same, I guess. Yeah. And we're obviously leaving out Haikyuu and I guess UFO since they're sequels.
I think they can count.
I think they can count.
Is that gonna just be Auto Kyoko because that's Girl Forever?
I feel like I could answer that and it wouldn't be like wrong.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you because yeah, that girl is definitely like contender for just like best girl ever.
Yeah, she's really good. I'm gonna leave them out and go with the Shibasaki girl from Girlish Number.
Which girl is that?
The long.
Accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
The one
The
who's
long hair,
been working
black
for a
hair
long
girl.
time. It's like blue, but yeah.
You know that blue is just anime euphemism for black hair.
Not always. Not
Sometimes.
always. Sometimes, and in this case, you're probably right. I think I would agree with you there.
It's the hip new black hair. Alan?
Man, this is like super whack, but it might have been. Wait, let me. What was the wife's name in
What?
Magical Girl Raising?
What
Was
the
it-
fuck?
Top Speed? You
What was
talking
her
about
name?
Top Speed?
Top Speed.
Yeah.
Top speed. Okay, let me look up this
respect
girl.
it.
Hold up.
I respect it.
Hold
Dude,
the fuck
I
up.
see you.
her character was probably the best.
Top speed.
Yeah,
Yes.
top speed. Yeah.
She have a hat.
She just looks like a witch.
She looks like a
like
witch. She looks
yeah,
like a
like
witch.
straight
Found
up
it.
standard witch. Yeah.
This is a mom.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she's only a mom as a person. She's a, that's her magical. That's transformed version. You
Do
see.
they look different?
Yeah, you're not
Yes.
pregnant anymore when you're a magical girl.
But anyway, so the whole point she's the best is because she's probably the best wife on the planet.
Yeah. Oh man, when she was dying,
Like-
she was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to cook dinner
Oh
tonight."
my god.
What?
I
Yeah,
swear
dude.
that's definitely happened.
That happened. She was just like super tight. Like the whole thing during that show was, oh, I have to survive for what was it, 4 more months or something, like 3 or
Yeah, she was like, "I have to
6 more
survive for
months.
6 months," and you're like, "Oh, that's kind of an oddly specific number." And,
yeah.
but you don't really know why, and then she dies, and you see she's pregnant. It's like,
And
oh.
then you see she's pregnant, and you're like, oh my god. But she was like, she was a good character in the show, and her character outside of being a magical girl was probably the best as well.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that.
I don't know. That's some people might think that's whack, but they just don't know. Top speed. See, everybody laughed.
I
Everybody
feel you,
laughing.
Alan. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh fuck. See, I was gonna say Asuka, but then if Asuka's allowed, then Kyoko's allowed. That's hard.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even want to
Exactly,
go into
yeah.
that territory.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
man.
kind of unfair. Okay, hold on. So yeah, I agree with Arn that I'm gonna not count those two series for my
Really?
piece
They
of-
don't count?
I'm not
I'm not
counting
counting them.
UFO
Oh, okay,
or Haikyuu for my
I
second.
wasn't saying you couldn't count them. I was just saying I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm doing what Arm's doing. I'm just not gonna do
Okay.
it so I don't have to deal with it.
All right.
Then I'm gonna say best girl is fucking. Okay, best waifu is Scanning Hand Hips of Babylon girl. And then I'll say the girl that has made me laugh the most of this series so far has definitely been like any of the freak show girls on Ping Pong Girls enemy team. Like I don't know if it's the hamster or if it's the girl with the fake eye. The girl with the fake eye is pretty hilarious. Like
The hamster.
the hamster girl, just like I get mind broken every time that I see this character because they just animate her going fucking ham on this food like nonstop. It's just amazing.
Well, you know what's funny? In freaking Yoa Pedal, there's a guy that does nothing but eat food as well.
Dude, but is that guy like fucking going ham on the food like the hamster girl is?
Always. Oh, like that? No, but he's always eating one. He's always eating like a little power bar thing.
Dude, but Nom Nom Girl. Nom Nom Girl is
Fake Eye
pretty
Chuni
amazing.
was strong. Yeah, Fake Eye Chuni was pretty strong.
Yeah, Fake Eye Chuni is hella good girl. Dude, I got fucking baited so hard. Dude,
You
like
thought
when that scene happens, I was already going off like I'm like, yes, this is so sick. She's got this fucking eye power. Let's fucking go. And then she pops in. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you got hard.
I got hella got. I got so fucking hard, dude. Like, what about Ryu's sister and Haikyuu? Ryu's sister's pretty good, but Kyoko's too strong if you're gonna talk about Haikyuu.
Yeah,
It's hard. I feel
they
like
pretty much-
Yachi is the distant second in Haikyuu too. Anyway,
Say what?
I said I feel like Yachi is the distant second in Haikyuu.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I think Yachi's actually grown on me a little bit. I remember when they first introduced this character, and I was like,
Yeah, she was kind of annoying.
this is really random. Why are they introducing another fucking girl? And she's not even that cute. That was definitely my thought process. I was like, dude, how can you fucking add another fucking girl to Haikyuu? And it's like if Kyogo's like a 10, this girl's like a fucking 3. What the fuck?
They did that on purpose, though. That's why.
It's okay. I kind of like how she's like very innocent and doesn't know what she's doing. I think that's kind of endearing. and she tries really hard, I guess. I don't know. All right, enough rambling. I'll spare you guys from asking you who the best guy of this series is of this season, but well, it's JJ. But anyways, okay. Yeah, it's about, I don't know, last words before we cut out for the night.
No.
No.
Good.
No, good. All right.
Good.
Well, we will reconvene next week, and we'll talk about the end of a lot of series. Again, we got the last episodes for Yuri on Ice. We're going to talk about UFO, which won't be over yet, but it will be close to over. Girlish Number also, I think, will not be over. And I guess, yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, Sangatsu is like only halfway done, so we're gonna be talking about Sangatsu for a while.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to be dealing with us talking about our emo shogi player for another full season. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy.
Yep.
Later.